Early in October, the deafening roar of air power was heard over the skies of Iraq. That sound was U.S. Air Force F-16 Fighting Falcon, arriving to provide cover for nearly 40,000 U.S. forces as they transition out of Iraq.
It's important to have armed aircraft flying above the troops in case they were attacked when they were on the convoy routes leaving Iraq.
Deploying fighter jets halfway around the world was no small task for these Oklahoma, Ohio, and Arizona Air National Guardsmen. All the people, equipment, and supplies had to be flown in and set up in a matter of days.
Normally we're replacing an operating F-16 squadron at a fully operating base, but this time we're standing up an F-16 squadron at a bare bones base that does not have F-16, so there's no one for us to replace. We're coming in having to stand up everything from scratch.
And they had to do it all in a fraction of their normal deployment time.
Normally we have approximately 6 months to spin up for an AEF deployment. We had about 6 weeks to pack up and get out the door with the first round of people.
Once fully operational, the squadron began its alert mission. When ground forces request air support, the jets will be overhead deterring enemy forces.
So we're going to be suited up, ready to go. Our F-16s will be pre-flighted and armed up, ready to launch at a moment's notice.
Once in the air, the F-16 can be an instant game changer in a firefight. But for every hour of flight, ground personnel put in many more hours, making sure the F-16 is ready to go.
The airplane has to be ready to go when it needs to go. It could be at a moment's notice, it could be a scheduled time, whatever it may be. We have to make sure that our airplane is fully mission capable.
The airmen of the 125th Expeditionary Fighter Squadron assured me that they could keep our service members and civilians safe as they move on to their next challenge or home to their loved ones.
For all the people who have loved ones at home, they need to realize that we have the best people out here on the job. They're taking it extremely serious. We're completely dedicated to making sure that we are doing everything possible to get everybody home safely.
Air Force Staff Sergeant Sean Rose, Iraq.